Hey guys, it's Darian here from Darian Empire, and today I'm going to do the first ever tarot reading on my channel. I'm very excited about that. If you want to get more tarot readings, definitely subscribe to this channel if you like this reading. I will be doing, right now I'm thinking of doing monthly readings, but kind of breaking it down into like love reading, maybe like career, money, and then probably like a general reading. Definitely let me know in the comments below what type of readings you would like to see. You can definitely purchase personal readings. I have all sorts of different ranges of readings. I don't separate it out by like love reading or anything like that. It's basically like time intervals. You can do everywhere from like video readings to one-on-one, face-to-face. That's completely up to you. You can click, there should be like a little info thing that you can click up here in the top right corner of the video. And here we go. I'm kind of like, this is super weird for me because I'm not used to doing this on a recorded video. It's very weird for me to be doing this. So bear with me as I tune in, not live. Usually I'm doing live tarot readings, and right now I'm not live. And maybe I might switch to doing these live. I don't know. We'll see. We're just kind of testing things out. So whatever you think, let me know. Obviously, if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, I would really love to know what you would like to see. If you would rather me do these live. I just don't know if that's going to be I don't know, a little weird with the energy. I don't know. We're just gonna see. But what I want to say is, before we get into the reading, what I think, you know, a lot of readers don't do that I really think is important, and what they probably should at least be doing on a personal level, is if I were to do a personal reading with you, I would definitely have you, honestly, I would probably have you sit in a meditation first before I do a reading for you. But for, you know, YouTube purposes, what I definitely would have you do is just take a couple deep breaths. Really see if you can get grounded into the moment and set an intention for what you want to know. So knowing that this is based off of a love reading, set an intention for the information that you would like to know. If you want to actually ask a question, ask your question. Or if you just want a general, you know, a general insight, definitely set the intention there. And also set the intention to open yourself up to receive the message. So what I want to tell you is, yes, I choose to be a messenger for source and for source messages and divine messages. But also that source and your own divine energy is speaking to you through everything and everyone. So I know a lot of readers tell you that, you know, this reading might not be for you depending on who I'm reading. That could be true, but as far as like my readings are concerned, but I would rather say, let's just like use our power of the law of attraction and just set the intention right now that you will receive every message you are meant to receive. Maybe it's, you know, maybe I could be thinking I'm reading for one person, but it's a certain word that I say that speaks to you, right? So anyone could read anything, right? Anybody could watch a reading like this and interpret it differently, just as any reader could read the exact same spread and interpret it differently. It's really about you. This is about you and you. This isn't about me knowing more than you about your own spirit. This isn't anything like that. This is me allowing source to speak through me and you accepting source's messages however they come, right? So just set that intention, know that to be true, and I'll do the same, right? So right now we are doing a reading for, just so you know, I've already like created this really sacred space. So the camera is actually in our sacred circle right now. I have called the corners. I have called in the divine. and saged some things. And so, you know, the energy is really, really good here. It's actually pretty intense right now. I just feel the energy of all the people I'm going to be reading right now. Okay, so, whew, relationship is a really heavy thing, right? It's not a heavy, it's just, it's got a lot of, there's a lot of energy. A lot of heat is packed into love and relationships, and everybody wants to meet that perfect someone. I honestly don't even know what reading. Okay, so they just told me. Okay, so we want to know for the month of December 2018, we want to know some insight about love, about our relationships, whether we're in a relationship or we're single. We want to know about love. All right. This is you. Oh, interesting. All right, so the first card that we're pulling is the Page of Crystals, and the card that crosses that is the Page of Wands. So anytime I see the Page of Pence in the traditional Waite Tarot deck, there's a youthful spirit about the page, but it also is kind of like a reminder to have gratitude, a reminder to count your blessings. There's an innocence going on right now. I don't know if it's, for some of you, it's probably going to be the way you're looking at love is kind of immature, a little bit of like puppy love, and not immature necessarily in a bad way. For some of you it will be, for some of you it's kind of like, yeah, it's time to grow up, you know. This is very distinctly telling me it's definitely time to grow up. And for others, I feel like you're probably just young, really, and I'm not feeling in the month of December that you're necessarily going to meet the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, but definitely that, especially since we're in Mercury retrograde, at least the beginning of December, but definitely that we're going to probably learn a lesson this month. Oh, I wish that this was a better reading, but so far it's kind of not. Okay. So in the past position, we've got the Ace of Crystals. I'll show you guys. I don't even know if you can see that, but so that's basically the Ace of Pentacles. So you've got all these dreams, right? These dreams of what the perfect relationship looks like. And it's very much a physical, materialistic idea about what a relationship, like what this fantasy relationship should look like. And that's what's kind of what I mean by this sort of immature way of seeing relationships. It's almost like we have this beautiful idea in our head of having like Instagram worthy relationship, and really from a soul level we want something much, much deeper. But this actually could be a good thing. It could be like, you know what, right now I don't want anything deeper. I just want it to be super lighthearted, and I don't want it to be anything really deep, right? So in the foundation position, we pulled the Three of Wands. We pulled 2 threes. The other card's not the best card, but I'm going to pull some clarifying cards. Don't worry, don't freak out. Nothing is ever, you know, set in stone, and this definitely could be some energy for like where you're headed, which could be something you could look at and kind of shift within yourself. So we got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a great card. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, we're looking out at the world, at our next endeavors. We're really excited about what's to come. And we're really like, it is like we're wanting to create this beautiful idea, this picturesque relationship. And then the goal card at the top here, we pulled the universe, which in this deck is the same as like coming to an end, right? I believe this is the same deck as the world card. I'm not sure. This deck's a little bit different, but I'm feeling like we are in conjunction with the universe, right? Like you're thinking about what you're wanting to manifest. I feel like some of you are like nodding your head. You're thinking, of course. I mean, most people, when we think about manifesting, we start trying to manifest our love or money. Those are like the first two things we start trying to manifest. But I just want to let you know that right now it's lighthearted, right? Like I feel like this month, maybe in the beginning of the month, it's going to be lighthearted. But this whole, whether it's like you start dating somebody and it doesn't really go anywhere because you quickly learn a lesson that you don't want it to be so surface level, or that you're looking at the way you look at relationships right now is sort of surface level. It is sort of like puppy love type of a thing. Maybe you're kind of crushing on somebody. But we pulled the Three of Swords in the very near future position, and this is the heartbreak card. This is like the real rough and tumble heartbreak card. And so I want to pull a clarifying card, because what I'm feeling is not necessarily that you're gonna like, because I feel like this is such light energy. It's, you know, it's puppy love heartbreak. I don't feel, I mean, it's going to be connected to something deeper, and it's going to make you realize that you want something deeper. So it's definitely going to be a good thing in the end. And I feel like it's a necessary cycle for you. It's definitely something that you're going to enjoy, right? You're going to enjoy being in this, like, feeling this energy of puppy love, right? You're going to feel joy around it. But it's going to end in like a little sting, but that little sting is going to trigger something deeper that eventually, I mean, you guys, this is coming from me. So if you know me, then you know that like the deeper shit is where we want to be. So it's going to trigger something in you that says, that stops a cycle. Okay, this is why it's going to be good, because it's going to trigger that Three of Swords. If you know the Three of Swords in the Waite Tarot deck, it literally is an image of three swords going through a heart. It's heartbreak. But it's going to pierce you in such a way that is going to break a cycle. It's going to trigger something in you that's going to cause this breaking of a cycle, or an ending, a completion. Some of you might even feel, wow, it's really weird reading for this many people. Some of you may even feel like you might find closure with somebody. Oh God, I hope that's me. You might find closure with somebody. Meaning, you might be caught up with somebody right now. I could definitely see a lot of you being caught up with somebody right now. Somebody from your past you've been caught up with. Maybe you thought that they were like, from the heavens, amazing, or something about them was freaking amazing. I'm going to try not to curse during this whole reading, but something about them was freaking amazing, and there just is something about it that's not deep for you. It's like a puppy love, not like an obsession, but kind of. It's like a puppy love fantasy that you've kept with this person because you like have kind of put them on a pedestal. Like, I'm definitely seeing you put somebody in the past on a pedestal, and now maybe you're either still coming from that perspective and still trying to create, right? Like you're trying to manifest some old wonderfulness that you had before, and it's like the universe is like, this is all divine. This is all perfect. You're supposed to be doing this right now. But it's going to end in this little bit of heartbreak that says, yeah, that person wasn't that great. Or, you know what? They really weren't for me. Like, that's what I feel like the heartbreak's going to come as. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be a heavy, heavy heartbreak. It might trigger an old heavy heartbreak, but this isn't going to be a heavy heartbreak. I think it's going to be like, you're going to be like, what? No. God, no. I don't want this. This is not, no. Like, that person was not all that. That person is not really what I want. And whether this is an actual person from your past or just an idea that you've carried from your past, you're just going to be like, no, I don't want that. Maybe you're going to see them in a new light. Maybe, I don't know. Let's get some clarifying. Death. We pulled the death card. So this is definitely going to end a cycle. You're definitely, I mean, you're going to be done with, this picturesque relationship. And you're going to be like, let me pull a card, but I'm feeling like you're going to be like, yeah, I want something fudging real. Try not to curse. They don't run ads as much when you curse, you know. But yeah, I'm just feeling like you're just going to be so done with this puppy love, BS, surface kind of love, Instagram, show off to the world, I don't really give a damn kind of relationship. And you're going to be like, nah, this ain't for me. And you're feeling this heartbreak and you're like, why? What? Guys, the Three of Swords. Actually, it was in reverse. The Three of Swords just was in the back of this card again, okay? You're going to be like, I don't even know where the front and the end of these cards are. I'm so confused. You're going to be like, why the hell am I wasting my time being heartbroken over somebody that ain't even real? Over some puppy love, this person, this thing, the idea, this fantasy, even the fantasy of this perfect man or woman or relationship or whatever. This person in your head or person from your past never truly saw you. It was just such a surface relationship. And listen, if you follow me and you're an empath, which most people that follow, a lot of people that follow me are empaths, you don't want that. You don't. And you know it. And you're like watching this going, yeah, I know that. I know I don't want this. But you've been taking that. And like, this heartbreak is necessary for you, guys. It's necessary for you to, it's not the, I'm like, listen, I'm getting heated now. It's not the kind of heartbreak that leaves you crawled up in your bed eating bonbons all weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of heartbreak that goes, the death cards come up. So you're like, hell no. The moment you feel it, you're like, no, I will not feel this pain for this bull crap again. God, it's so hard not to curse. I will not feel this pain for this anymore. This is not worth it. It's funny too, because before I got on here, I was going to start singing. One of the first songs I ever learned on guitar was Sarah Bareilles' Fudge. What is the name of her song? Just about the time you I undress my mind and dare you to follow. One Sweet Love? Yeah, it's called One Sweet Love. And the song is all about, it's really a song that she writes to this like idea of her love. And she says like, is it too late for me? And will I, what does she say? Will I ever find like a heart worth the breaking? A heart worth the breaking. This is what, you guys, I could cry. This is what this heartbreak is leading you to. Because heartbreak is inevitable. in our lives. And I feel like we're learning that as we grow. We're learning that heartbreak is inevitable. But it's not worth it if it's over somebody who isn't a heart worth the breaking for. You know what I'm saying? It's like we experience the heartbreak because we give our heart. But we're giving it to somebody or something that's not giving it back, right? So we're giving with a depthness, and we're not, like, we're asking the universe for something that's not giving that depthness back, right? We need somebody, we want somebody, like, I feel like we're really gonna be like, I want somebody that's worth the heartbreak, because I know I'm gonna be heartbreak is inevitable, right? We're gonna fall in love with people, they're gonna say things that they don't mean, or they're gonna say things that hurt you and they didn't even intend that. It's gonna trigger something in you. Like, we're gonna feel that heartbreak. But there's people in this world, and at least that we can conceive in our own mindset, that is a man, a woman, a love, a soulmate, a human being that's worth feeling that heartbreak over. It's worth it, because they're going to come back to you. They're going to always be real with you. They're going to show their heart to you. They're going to allow, like, these are two heartbreaks. They're going to allow themselves to put themselves on the line, their own heart on the line, knowing that you are worth the heartbreak as well. Y'all, that ended really well. I feel like that ended really, are we all crying? Because I'm crying. I'm just gonna get one. Okay. I'm just gonna get a couple more. Oh my God. You guys. Okay. All right. So there's gonna be conflict here. And this is kind of simple. There's gonna be conflict with this. You're gonna kind of fight against. You're gonna go off on your own. You're gonna be like, I'm too mother effing good for this. And then you're not gonna take the bull crap. Okay, let's look at this card. This is the Four of Cups. And just see this, I don't even know if you can see this card, but so it's an image of, it's the Ace, right? This is the Ace of Cups. Well, this is the Ace of Crystals, but this is kind of that same concept that, like, we're getting this offering. But what I'm feeling here is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a cloud with a hand holding a cup, kind of offering this person something. And what I'm feeling right now in this particular moment for this reading is that because it's like you're receiving this cup on a cloud, it's not grounded, it's got no, like, it literally doesn't have legs to stand on, right? So you're going to be getting still offerings. Maybe this old person's gonna come back and you're just gonna be like, no, I'm done with that. So I think that this is really good. Oh shit, my candle is dripping. I think that this is gonna be a really good month for you in clarity. You're gonna gain a lot of clarity from some crazy mints for the month of December. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed that, if you resonated with that reading, let me know. Make sure you subscribe. And of course, if you want to get your own personal reading, you can definitely do so either up here or in the comments below. I'm also going to be doing a full moon ritual in November. Actually, I'm going to be doing probably full moon rituals for November and December. So click down below if you would like to go access that. It's going to be live. It's $11 and it's a live, about an hour and a half long whole like ritual where we do it on Facebook Live. And I guide you through setting intentions, releasing things, all of that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my very first tarot reading. I'm very excited. Make sure you check my channel for the ones. I think I'm going to do money and career and probably a general reading. All right, bye, guys.